guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm here today with a stationery video. I went stationery shopping just because it's kind of like my last time doing so before I graduate, which is so emotional. So I thought I might as well, now that I've gotten into third year and have seen what stationery I need and don't need, and things that I bought in the past and first year that I thought I needed and I didn't need, I've kind of like simmered it down to like the essentials for me as an English student anyway. So I hope that you find this useful. Okay, so let's start like with the things that I don't know how to explain this, but they're not in my pencil case and they're not like stuff I'm using all the time. So over here we have this metal tray which I got in first year and I believe my dad got it from Ryman's, and it's just to like keep all the papers and loose things I have when I get back to lectures or when I get back from a supervision. And then I have this pin set that I just bought from Tesco. It's just to put stuff on the wall and like pin my papers, yeah. And then I have another metal kind of pencil holder thing. Again, my dad bought this for me in first year, and I just keep all my pens, pencils, scissors in here, and I keep my USB in here because I know it's always in that spot. I do recommend getting one of these. It just makes life easier when you're working at your desk. Let's get into the pencil cases and their contents. So I've always had two pencil cases since I was in A-level. One of them I keep like pens and pencils in there. The other one I keep highlighters in there. So highlighters are very important for me as an English student. I'm literally always highlighting, so that's why I have loads, because I'm always running out. But I'll show you the different styles of highlighters I have and the different pens I have. So I use the smaller highlighters for when I'm going through anything with a size 11, 10, 9 font, and then the thicker ones are for anything with kind of like a size 12, 14 and above font. And I also have different highlighters because of the way they're handheld. So because I have issues, which I'll explain in another video, depending on what I'm doing, like the highlighter suits my hand better essentially. So I have different color pens which becomes useful when it comes to revision and just note making, and I also try to switch it up between biro gel and ink pens. I also have different pens because of the way I like hold different pens, which I'll explain in a bit. But alongside my pens I have my Sharpies, which I keep in the pencil case with the highlighters, and yeah, that's how everything functions, as you can see by my handwriting. So basically I was injured by my degree this year, but that's a whole different story that I'll talk about in a different video. But I actually need to use different pens because of the way like it rubs on my hand in my veins, so it can cause pain. And this Inkjoy pen was like my favorite pen in the whole wide world. Like I've been using it since year 12 and Mahir put me on, so shout out to you. But I have had to go pen scouting and found this new pen that has like a round body which then sits comfortably in my hand. So I do encourage you to like find what pen suits your hand better and what sits comfortably in your hand. And there goes all of my pencil case contents. So yeah, like I said, having two pencil cases has always been useful for me, and I take them both to the library and use both of them like whenever I need to. But I think that is like a stationery essential for me personally. I think most libraries will have these, but I also just personally have a hole punch, a stapler and a glue stick. Okay, so this video is about like my everyday stationery, the stationery that I'll use daily and essentially at uni. So it doesn't include stuff like the flashcards or other things that are more like my revision stationery and essentials. So if you want a video about that, do let me know. But yeah, this is the best textbook in the world. Like the paper in this, like all of my textbooks, I bought loads in first year because they were on a deal somewhere. I bought these textbooks. And again, I got this collection for £6 at Tesco, which saves me quite a bit of hassle from having to get like post-it notes periodically, which is really useful. And I have these little like post-it note sticker tab things that I use to like bookmark library books or just books in general, but books that I can't really mess up. And again, you can see another small like plastic bookmark thing that I think the English faculty gave us. So let's move on to my lever arch files. So this is essentially where I keep all my work, and I have been doing so. Like, I don't use those like folders or like anything else. I just use lever arch files, and so I have different ones, different colors for different papers, and I have these plastic wallets, file dividers and number file dividers, and I'll show you how they work in an example of one of my folders. The number dividers work as a contents page, helping me to find various sections of my lever arch, so it just helps you to stay really organized. And then I just use the plastic wallets to keep documents that are either too big to staple or are really old in them. So yeah, that is it for my stationery haul. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!